Hello, lords and ladies of YouTube, and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming and another episode of Hearthstone. So, before I move on, I want to just say, for my one fan who recommended that I bring the Goblet back, I do have the Goblet. But since I know for a fact, since I talked to you in real life, that you were joking, I am not going to continue to use the Goblet. But I do have the Goblet, and the Goblet is still here, and the Goblet is still amazing. But with that, I want to move on to actually talking about the deck. So today I want to talk to you about Battlecry Shaman. So here's my deck list here. I'll kind of go over it. I will leave an annotation to skip past me talking about it if you just want to watch gameplay. But it's actually a deck that I feel is definitely strong. I have used this one quite a bit, and it's actually won me quite a lot of games. So going over it, so I have Earthshock. I have two Earthshocks because the Silence, I don't really have a lot of silences in this deck. I know I could put more in due to the Battlecry effect, but Earthshock just seems better. Plus, it gives me a little bit of clear. It also can get rid of some irritating, pesky minions. I also have two Rockbiters, because Rockbiter is just a great versatile spell. One cost for 3 damage on something is great. Can be used to finish the game, can be used to clear a minion, all sorts of things. I also have 2 Crackles, just because once again I need a little bit more clear. The Overload is mildly annoying, but the potential for 6 damage is nice, and even at 3 damage it's still okay. I also have 2 Flame Jugglers, needed something a little bit more low cost that has decent stats, as well as the 1 damage to a random enemy is nice, especially when you start comboing it with other parts of this deck. 2 Hex to get rid of some big guys, 1 Lightning Storm because I need some board clear. I also have Bronzebeard in this deck. This is a big part of this deck. This deck, I don't think really could exist without, or at least wouldn't be that good without the fact that in League of Explorers, there's Bronzebeard and also the Rumbling Elemental for Shamans. That's what really makes this deck viable. So Bronzebeard makes my Battlecries trigger twice. So that means I can combo it with something like, for example, the Flame Juggler. Suddenly he's doing 2 damage rather than just the 1 damage. Or I combo it with something like my Fireguard Destroyer, which I have 2 of them. He's now not gaining 1 to 4 attack, he's gaining 1 to 4 attack, and then again that 1 to 4 attack. So he's going to get even more buffed. Things like Frostwolf Warlord gets +2 for every minion on the board. So he suddenly becomes much more worth it. Dr. Boom, you're going to get 4 of his boom bots. So it's just a great card when you combo anything with Bronzebeard. And since he's only 3 cost, it makes him easily combo with anything in this deck except for my North Sea Kraken. I do also have Shattered Sun Cleric, which once again I would get +2 instead of the +1s for summoning him if I have Brand Bronzebeard, so I can buff up my Brand Bronzebeard and keep him alive longer. Crowd Favorite is another good card that synergizes well with Battlecries. 4 for 4, not the biggest deal in terms of stats line, but it's an okay stat line with the effect that's really useful in this deck. +1/+1 for each Battlecry played. So I have 2 of them in here. They end up becoming pretty powerful, and they end up focusing a lot of clear on this card specifically because it will get completely out of hand if they don't. I also have 1 Enhanso Mechanico. It's got a Battlecry, and its Battlecry is actually quite decent when I can get multiple things on the board, which is totally doable with this deck, especially due to some decent low-cost minions, as well as some pretty sticky minions and clear that I don't actually have to a lot of indirect clear. So he ends up becoming fairly worth it. I only have 1 in here though. I do have 2 Fireguard Destroyers. Like I said, that synergy with Brand Bronzebeard is really strong because they get to double dip in terms of the gained attack. I also have 2 Rumbling Elementals. Here's one of the other keys to this deck. So after you play a Battlecry minion, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. So this is a really strong card when comboed with this deck. Once again, it's relatively low cost. It can be comboed with a lot of the other relatively low cost or even some of the higher cost cards in this deck, and it's going to do 2 damage. So if I can spam out Battlecry minions, he's going to sit there and just clear board for me. So he ends up being another threat that they have to worry about, otherwise they're just going to get their board continuously cleared. Bomb Lobber, decent Battlecry that can potentially do a lot of damage. and good board clear. This deck is really focused on clearing their board and establishing board dominance, so it's really helpful. Frostwolf Warlord, like I said, when you're getting +2 for each friendly minion on the battlefield, he suddenly becomes a lot worth. 5/4/4, usually he's kind of a junk card that's not really worth it. But now I need like 2 minions on here, and then he's an 8/8. So it's pretty easy to get 2 minions on the board, and then combo him next turn with Brand Bronzebeard, and he's just ridiculous. So Stampeding Kodo, destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. That's also really good with Brand Bronzebeard. I can clear 2 minions with 2 or less attack, which can be good. He's also just good at, once again, indirect board control. Fire Elemental, what kind of sucks about his Battlecry with Brand Bronzebeard is what it does is do 6 damage rather than 3 damage. I can't do like 3 damage to one and 3 damage to another. I have to do just 6 damage to one. But that can be good for clearing out some bigger minions. But also, he's just a good card in general. That 3 damage is nice. His Battlecry synergizes well with Rumbling Elemental and Crowd Favorite. So that's all good. Dr. Boom, great card in general. Even better when you can combo him on turn 10 with Brand Bronzebeard, because you throw down Bronzebeard, throw down Boom, you get 4 bombs, and people just surrender right then and there. So that's great. North Sea Kraken, another big high value minion. Damage, or Battlecry, deal 4 damage, so you get the Battlecry, and you get to do 4 damage to something, whether it finish off on face or clear out a pesky minion. It's all around good, so I have 2 of those in there as well. But so that's my deck. Like I said, I have used this deck before, and I've had quite good success with it. But we're going to go ahead and hop into some games and see how it goes. Okay, I'm against a Priest. As you can see, I'm pretty low ranked right now because the ranked season just ended today, and the new one started, so I am happy to work my way up again. I didn't play very much last month, more or less. I just wanted to make sure I got to 20, so I got all the rewards. I actually ended up getting to 17, but I didn't get very high at all. I didn't play very much. So I'm going to put the Bomb Lumber back and the Rockbiter Weapon. I'll probably keep the Shattered Sun Cleric. I'll probably get something before turn 3 to play. Or not. But yeah, so I am playing in ranked today, because there's no harm in playing ranked, really. Especially with this deck, it's one of my better decks, in my opinion. So I'm totally okay with playing this. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and Rockbiter. Get rid of that. Do not want to be dealing with him getting a lot of draws. We will see how this goes. Totem. I was hoping we'd have something else to put out for the Shattered Sun Cleric to buff up, but it doesn't look like we're going to. We just have to. Okay. That's really unfortunate, actually. What do I want to do here? Do I... So if I use my Shattered Sun Cleric and buff that up, it becomes a 2/2, which doesn't deal with Iron for a Grizzly. Can't get through it. I mean, I could Hex it, I guess. I really don't feel like doing that. I could summon another Totem, I guess. And then next, well, the problem is by Stampeding Kodo won't kill it. Still. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is probably a terrible idea, but I need to keep control. I can't let him start getting any kind of tempo. That could be unfortunate for me. What we got. And there's another Iron Fur. Really? Oh, man, this is literally going the worst possible way it could. Okay, no.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
guess I have to Earth Shock. Man, this is such inefficient use of my... Oh, so bad. This is going so bad. So bad. I was so excited about showing you guys this deck and everything. This is one of my favorite new decks that I came up with. A really good gimmicky deck in my opinion. Gimmicky but really strong. And it's just not working for me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We've finally established control again. So I think that's good. Let's see. I can't... Okay, so let's just Kodo. Get rid of that. Go face. I don't see really any reason to coin for anything yet. I haven't really had a need to. Next turn I'll probably just summon
what you want.
The elemental. Yep. Summon elemental, get rid of that. Huh. Okay, so... Hold on here. So I could Crackle to get rid of that, and then Fire Guard. I think that might be the better option. And hope I don't get 3. Okay, good. I was gonna say, there's a very low chance of me getting the 3, so let's hope I don't. Okay, so go ahead and do the Fire Guard. I usually like to save the Fire Guard for when I have the Brand Bronzebeard on the field, but it's not the end of the world if I play it without Brand Bronzebeard. To be fair, I like to play any of these cards when I have Brand Bronzebeard. Okay, so there goes the Shadow Word Death. Mildly annoying, but not the end of the world. Okay, let's see here. And I guess we'll go ahead and do this. That works out nicely. Just keep going face. Yeah, so see, this is what this deck's really good at, is just controlling the board. You never get to really keep things on the board for very long against this deck. Which is what's, like I said, is what's nice about it. I have all kind of good cards. Hopefully he got a coin off of that.
My apologies.
Nope. Okay, he probably got the Kraken. Well, that's not good. I'm gonna have to start preparing for that. Okay. Let's do the 3 damage. We'll throw the bomb lover into that, I guess. And then... And then I guess I'll just... I'll hold on to my coin for now. I see no reason to not hold on to my coin. And then next turn, unless he manages to kill the Fire Elemental, I'm going to Shattered Sun Cleric up to 7, kill the North Sea Kraken, because that's most likely what he's going to be playing. He made it sound... The fact that he said thank you makes me really think it was North Sea Kraken that he got. Okay. But he's not playing the North Sea Kraken. That's admittedly kind of confusing. I definitely don't want to play the Frost Wolf without...
Well played.
Okay. Do I clear board or do I go face? If he did copy the North Sea Kraken, and then I attack anything with my Fire Elemental, he's just going to kill it. Okay. Clear that. And then I'm just going to go face. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I forgot to say something about the Enhancer Mechanico while I was describing it. You have to remember, if I combo this with Brand Bronzebeard, he's going to give 2 of those to every minion. at random, so that would be really nice. Okay, is he not summoning the Kraken?
For Najata.
That's interesting. I was honestly expecting him to Kraken. Okay. Well, let's see. What do I even want to do next turn? I mean, I'll have to see what I draw, but... Fully Smites, and then... What? I guess he's planning on Kraken next turn. Okay. So it's got 14 health, but no inner. Meanwhile, do I have death? I might have death. So let's see, 9. I can make that 10. So 16. Yeah, I have death. This is well played. Oh.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Just for funsies, let's see if I can get any Wind Furies. Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. Alright. Well played. Yeah. So see, as you can see, the Battlecry is starting to really take hold pretty quickly. Now, with it being at such a low level, I know it's not the best showing, but you can see some of the synergies in the deck. So let's go ahead and hop in and do another one. While wait for this to load up, I wanted to mention it is my girlfriend's birthday today, and she wanted me to do a shout out. So happy birthday, Allie! You're an old fart now. Congratulations. Moving on. So Hunter. Let's see. What if the bomb lob away? I think I'm gonna keep on the Kodo, put the Hex away. Just because if this is a face hunter, Kodo could be quite helpful. Ooh, Brand Bronzebeard. That's nice. But at the same time, I don't exactly have the best of hands. Okay, that makes it better. Still not the best, but better. And I'm trying to think that maybe this isn't a face hunter. Well, maybe it is. Maybe he's just getting really unlucky with his hand, I guess. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Question is, do next turn do I play Brand Bronzebeard in the hope? No, I say Brand Bronzebeard for a same turn combo. Okay. So, no, okay. I'm gonna coin, summon the Rent Rumbling Elemental, and make him either waste a bunch of clear on that so he can't clear the Brand Bronzebeard as easily, or I get to clear things off with using his ability. So either way, I'm okay with it. That I am not okay with.
Toasty.
Okay, so we traded to that. Rock Biter.
Elements guide.
Ooh, and I got a taunt, which is nice. Because now if I summon Brand Bronzebeard, it's not going to be an issue. But I'm looking like I'm going to want to wait at least until turn 6 to do that. Please be less than 2. Okay, you're just doing electric spell. Summon a minion with 2 or less attack. No? You're not? Okay. Man, it seems like a big waste to play that, though. Do I just totem again? Do I? No, I'll go ahead and play it. It seems like a waste of his ability, but oh well. It's not the end of the world. Okay. So then, in that case, I'm going to silence that, or not silence, transform that. Bronzebeard now. It's risky. No, I just summon a totem. That's all I do. Summon the totem and move on. Okay. Come on. What do you got for me? What you got for me? Let me see it. Let me see it. I can handle it. I can handle it. I have played enough Hunter that I know what to expect from you. Seems like he's more of a Beast Hunter than a Face Hunter. But I guess no way to really judge. Come on. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do another high main. I don't very much appreciate the high main. Okay. So what do we do here? I'm definitely going to be silencing that. No question in my mind about that. And then I'll just Grand Bronzebeard.
You must cleanse the
And then this
Sunwell.
on my Kodo. So Kodo will actually survive this trade. And I had to silence it. I know I didn't need to do the 1 damage to it to be able to kill it, but I wanted to silence it so he didn't get the 2 hyenas off of it. Okay, Haunted Creeper. Okay. Ooh, the arcane shot is kind of annoying. I will admit that. Oh no, not my Bronzebeard. I wanted to combo with the Frostwolf next turn. Ah. Oh well. Not the end of the world, I guess. Okay.
Push forward.
Let's see what I get off of my totem first, I guess.
Push
Okay, so
forward.
that's nice. Let's hit that.
Do that.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what order I do. So I guess I'll do that. In order to make sure he can't kill my totem, I want to kill one of those. Kind of a waste of a rock biter, I know, but this way he can't just clear out my Shattered Sun Cleric with just throwing one of the spiders, or throwing both the spiders into it, and or by throwing both the spiders into my totem, making him have to waste something else on doing so would be nice. Although he seems to be like content with just going face at the moment. So we will see how this goes. I guess we crack it. So we definitely clear that out. I think we can use the 1 spiderling up there. Just start. I need to start doing some damage to his face at this point. Okay, Animal Companion's kind of annoying. And now I regret not killing the spider, except for he's still going face with it. That is a questionable move at best. See what totem I'm gonna get. Is it spell damage? It is, so that's a guaranteed kill now. I like. We will go ahead and summon Frost Wolf Warlord dude.
Push forward.
Go ahead and trade that and that. And do some damage to face. And now we're even on damage with huge board control. So he's dead next turn unless he can kill me this turn. And since he's not going Face Hunter, he's going Beast Hunter, I find it much less likely.
Well fought.
Yep. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you didn't really get to see much out of the Rumbling Elemental, and you didn't get to see the coolest combos with Grand Bronzebeard. But you can see that even without the super strong combos, this deck just has really strong board presence and board pressure and board clear just from summoning minions. I get to summon a minion and kill his minions all in one go. It's really good. I really enjoy this deck. With that said, let me know what you guys think I could do to improve the deck in the comment section down below, or if you think it's amazing, then let me know. I always like to have my ego stroked. Otherwise, if you guys want to see my previous videos, you can check out my channel, watch all my previous Hearthstone videos, which I do every Tuesday and Wednesday. If you want to see all my new videos when they're released, you can subscribe to the channel. That's always greatly appreciated, and you'll be notified whenever I put out new videos. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!